Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just to be notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I am doing my September favourites. I actually have a lot in today's video, which I wasn't expecting, but we've had some really exciting launches recently, and I've rediscovered a couple of things in my collection that I've absolutely been loving. For once, I'm actually so excited to film a favourites video because September favourites means it's at the start of October, which then also means we're now officially in the best time of the year. Like I've always said, from October to the end of the year is literally the best time of year ever. Like I just love it so much. All of October is the build up to Halloween, and you have Halloween at the end of October. All of November and literally most of December is all the build up to Christmas, and I just love this time of year. It's absolutely magical. We're getting into the autumn, winter months as well, which means back to winter fashion, which I also love. And yeah, I just absolutely love this time of year. If you're like me, please let me know down below. I know some people do love the summer in the UK, but I personally absolutely hate it. But anyways, so if you'd like to see what is in my September favourites, then please keep watching. Okay, firstly I want to talk about one of the super bases that Revolution released last month, and this is the green like colour corrector super base. Now there's a few reasons why this is absolutely amazing. So firstly, this is such a good product. If you suffer with redness like me, and I can get some really bad redness, I've got it a little bit bad at the moment, this product is going to change your life. You don't even have to use this just under makeup. You can just put this on for every day. If you don't want to put any makeup on, just use this as just a normal base. This is incredible. My jaw literally dropped to the floor when I looked at my before and after pictures. I was lucky enough to be sent this by Revolution, and I had to do some before and after pictures for their content team. And what makes this like even more special is that my before and after photos for this green base was on Trend Mood. And if you're not like on Instagram or familiar with what Trend Mood is or are, she basically speaks about all the launches before they come out. So brands will contact her about brand new releases, and then she will post them on her social media for everyone to see. And before obviously these got launched, Revolution sent the content to Trend Mood to post, and there my face was on Trend Mood. And what makes it even more amazing is that Loose was promoting the yellow base on that same post. So me and Loose were both on the same post on Trend Mood. It was literally just absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it. Like Trend Mood is such a big page, and a page that I literally check all the time. I have her notification bells. I have her notifications on, so every time she posts I just immediately look. But yeah, this is just so special, but it is an amazing product. I'm not just saying that because I was on Trend Mood. Like I literally was gobsmacked at how much my redness disappeared. I can link the post down below if you want to go and look for yourself. But yeah, this is incredible. Next is a concealer that I've been loving. Now this is a bougie buy. This is not drugstore, but it is the brand new like Charlotte Tilbury concealer. It's not super brand new, it's been out for a little while now, but this is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. And oh my goodness, is this concealer incredible. Like I love the foundation, and I literally only wear it on like special occasions because it's just so good. I don't want it to go to waste. But this concealer literally has like the same magic in it. It just literally makes your skin look so flawless. I don't know what magic she has in this concealer or her foundation, but it just gives me it literally gives you a flawless filter, exactly what it says on the tin. Like you just get a flawless filter on your face and you look just so beautiful. I literally cannot explain it. I have such textured porey skin, and her products just do amazing for my skin, and I just absolutely love this. I think it's about £24-25 and it is worth every single penny. I freaking love this concealer so much. If you are wondering, I use the shade Too Fair. I have done a separate TikTok review on this. If you do want to see that, check that out on my TikTok. But yeah, I love this. I've been waiting for Charlotte Tilbury to bring out like an actual normal sort of wand concealer, because the one she had before was that spongy applicator, and she delivered. I freaking love this so much. Speaking of like magical products, next I want to talk about the IT Cosmetics by Pores powder. Now, if you do suffer with big pores like myself, you need to have this in your collection. My pores vanish whenever I use this. I don't use this as a powder to set my entire face. I set my entire face with whatever powder I want, and if I feel like my pores are still showing quite a lot, I'll just grab a little brush, tap it in the powder and dab it on all the areas where I'm showing my pores, and they just instantly disappear. I love it when makeup makes me feel so confident about myself, and products like this does the trick so much. It is expensive for such a little pot. You get 6.8 grams in here, but like the Charlotte Tilbury like makeup, I don't reach for it all the time, only when, you know, maybe it's a special occasion makeup, or if I need my makeup to last long, I will put a pop of this. I'll put some of this on my T-zone area, and it just changed my whole makeup look. I feel absolutely flawless when I put this on, and yeah, I just absolutely love this. A highlighter I've been gravitating towards recently a lot is the Revolution and Batman highlighter. Now, I don't know if this is available anymore. If it is, I will, or if I can find it, I will link it down below. But this came out, I think, around this time last year when they collaborated with DC for the first time, and this is such a good highlighter. I love the packaging as well, it's super cute, and if you've got a fair to light skin like me, this is such a gorgeous highlighter. It also has a little mirror in here as well, and this is actually the highlighter I've got on right now, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I forgot how good it was. Basically, because Revolution churn out so many collections, I often forget about a lot of the collabs they did previously and just focus on all the new stuff. But when I started digging this out again and using it with my makeup routine, I just remembered of how good of a highlighter it is, and I really hope it's still available and that you can buy it, because it is so freaking beautiful. I love the shade. It looks quite powdery in the pan, but once you apply it to your skin and apply some fixing spray, it does melt down and then look a whole lot smoother with your makeup. So yeah, that is just a highlight I've been reaching for a lot recently. I should have spoke about this before I showed you the highlighter, but a contour bronzer sort of palette I've been reaching for a lot is the W7 Honolulu Silhouette palette. So this is a dupe for Benefit, if I just quickly open it for you. So we have like a Hoola Light dupe, Hoola, and then Hoola Caramel and Hoola Toasted. This is what the palette looks like, and it is super affordable. We have a nice mirror in here as well, and I've been reaching for this shade a lot, which is a dupe for Hoola, and I use this to contour because it's a really nice like cool toned shade. I think this is the one I've got on today as well. I've also got a discount code with W7, which is AlixKate10. Again, I'll leave that linked down below and leave the code down below for you. So I think this was under £10, and you can use my code on top of that as well. So W7 is so affordable. It's a brand I feel like not a lot of people talk about because they do so many dupe products, but the truth is, in this cost of living crisis we're living in at the moment, we all need a good dupe in our makeup collection. So yeah, this is a good dupe Benefit bronzer palette, and I've been reaching for this shade a lot to do my contour. The lightest one in here is a dupe for Hoola Light, but I'm not at my absolute palest at the moment, so that is a bit too light for me at the moment. Okay, I do have another product by Charlotte Tilbury, but guys, I would only recommend high-end stuff if it is literally changing my makeup game, and this is vital in my makeup collection right now. So this is the Airbrush Flawless Filter Setting Spray, and this is, again, absolute magic in a bottle. I cannot even tell you. When I want my makeup to last all day, I'm using this as the last step in my makeup routine. This is incredible. You can see how much I've used it. It's literally like halfway down. I'm really sad because I'm going to end up using it all soon, and I'm going to need to buy a full size because it is amazing. A couple of years ago, I used to think setting sprays were a complete gimmick. They didn't work, but this works amazingly. So I went out a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a few weeks ago, and I literally had a 12-hour day. We went for a brunch and I was out till later on as well. So I put my makeup on at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I didn't get home till about 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to post the photo here for you to see the actual evidence of how amazing my skin and makeup still looked after 12 hours. All I did is I topped up with powder maybe twice in that day, but this is what I used to help set my makeup in place, and I have never been so impressed with a makeup product in such a long time. It is amazing. Highly recommend if you don't want to spend 30 quid on the full size. This one is only £15, so it's not as expensive obviously, and I already know I'm going to buy the full size. I love this so much. Whenever again I need my makeup to last all day, this is the magical product that I will be using to help the makeup stay in place. Of course my oils are gonna peek through after a long day, but I just topped it up with powder and it literally looked like I just applied my makeup, and I was so impressed with it. I want to give a quick mention to these IRL whipped creams by Revolution. I couldn't get my words out. These are a new liquid lipstick that Revolution have brought out, but they're not like matte liquid lipsticks. They are super moussey and whipped and comfortable. This one is a shade Burnt Cinnamon. It's cinnamon. It is definitely my favourite shade that they brought out, and it's just such a lovely lipstick formula. This is what the doe foot looks like, as if that makes any sort of difference, but oh, it does smell a bit cinnamony as well actually, but this shade is absolutely beautiful, and these lipsticks are so comfortable. I know liquid lipsticks are not a big hype nowadays, people don't really wear them anymore, but if you want a liquid lipstick that's not matte and drying, definitely check these out. It's a super comfortable formula, and these are really affordable as well. Okay, so Revolution did release their Game of Thrones makeup collection last month, and of course I've got to include a couple of bits from the collection. So I loved pretty much everything I tried from that collection, but I definitely do have a favourite palette and a favourite like matte bomb. So for the eyeshadow palette, as you can tell by the thumbnail, it is the Mother of Dragons palette. I freaking love this so much. This is what the packaging looks like. I've got reviews on the entire Game of Thrones collection, apart from the big matte palettes. I've not got that yet, but when I do get that, I will do a review. This is what the Mother of Dragons palette looks like, and if you know me, you know I love my warm tones, and this is just such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. I love it. I love all of the palettes because I love the blues in Winter Is Coming, and I love the neutrals in the Three-Eyed Raven. But because I am such a warm toned eye look gal, apart from today because I'm doing a separate palette review, this is just so beautiful, and it's such like a smoky warm toned palette. It's not just yellows and oranges, you also have these gorgeous deep browns in here as well. You have light shimmers, and it's just so beautiful. I'm so glad when I reviewed this it was such a good formula for Forever Flawless palette, because this is what we know and love by Revolution, because some of their Forever Flawless palettes are hit and miss, but these ones, the Game of Thrones one, are amazing. But yeah, this is just such a beautiful warm toned palette. So if you love your warm tones like me, definitely check this out. And if you're more of a neutral person, then the Three-Eyed Raven palette you'd absolutely love. And then last product I want to talk about is actually one of the matte bombs. I've gone from like whipped moussey comfortable texture to a completely different texture, but I actually used this matte bomb with my Mother of Dragons review as well, and this is the Cersei Lannister matte bomb. It is the red, but basically I just want to talk about these briefly because they are such a good formula. These will not budge from your lips at all. Like if you want a lipstick to stay on your lips and not move at all for the whole day, you need to check out these matte bombs because they are absolutely incredible for long lasting power. I do wish they did like a nude in these lipsticks, because we have a black, a red, a mauvey toned and a purpley sort of tone, so there's not really like a everyday nude sort of shade. But if you love your reds or anything like that, I mean, the black was actually amazing. I wish I was confident enough to go out with that black lipstick on because it looked absolutely amazing. I was really impressed with it. But yeah, this matte bomb formula is incredible. They will literally last all day. I had to do like one look after the other and I struggled to get the lipstick off. It was quite the task. Okay, so those are all the products I was absolutely loving throughout the month of September. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you're loving at the moment, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!